Alright guys, welcome. This is a Vinyasa yoga class. We'll be together for about 50 minutes today. This is a flow style. We will be on our hands a lot, and that's where we're going to get started. So let's bring it down to a downward facing dog. Let's get hands about shoulder width apart. You can start in your high plank just to find the right distance between your hands and your feet. Should be hands stacked right underneath your shoulders and legs and torso nice and long here. Small space between the feet. Let's send it up and back. Find that first downward facing dog and be gentle with yourself here. Find a little bend in your knees. Rock your head out, kind of shake it no right here. Let's just neutralize that neck, bring it back to center. Root into your palms. Make sure that your hands are spread wide. You're shifting weight away from your wrists. You feel that connection through the pads of your hands, lifting up through the center of your palms, kind of like a suction cup there. Let's bend the knees back and forth. Bend the right knee, press down through the left heel. And switch sides, right heel pressing down, left knee bends. Let's walk it out back and forth here, a couple times on each side. Deep breath in and let it out. Let's lightly bend both knees, deep breath in. And now exhale, find a little more length through your legs here. Think about reaching your heels towards the floor. Don't worry about it if they don't connect. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Bend into knees. Let's look towards hands. Small steps to walk you up towards the front of the mat. So take several small steps to bring you into a wide forward fold. Feet are under the hips. Small bend in the knees. Relax your arms. Relax your neck. And just find some lengthening through the lower back here. We're in a very relaxed reach towards the floor. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's heel toe the feet together. Deep breath in, lift halfway, find flat back. Exhale, active, fold forward, reach down. Do that again. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Let's reach hands overhead and hands to prayer at the heart. Exhale. Deep breath in, press your palms together. Open the mouth, sigh out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, think about growing tall, long neck. Open the mouth, exhale. We'll seal the lips now, breathing in and out through the nose. Ujjayi breathing. We feel this through the back of the throat. It's a conscious breath in and out, full breathing. Feel that breath come into your lungs. Deep breath in. And through the nose, exhale. Again, inhale. Release hands aside, exhale. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, hold plank position. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, pausing here. Hold here, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Send the hips high. Root into palms. Deep breath in. And let it out. Inhale, bend into knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to top of mat. Forward fold feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, reach down. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up the spine, hands overhead, gentle back bend. Exhale, release, hands to sides. Inhale, sink to chair, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step or hop, move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step to warrior one and rise. Back heel turns down. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, move through vinyasa. We meet in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step to warrior one and rise. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, move through vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, bend into knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, reach down. Inhale, sink the hips, rise to chair. Exhale, stand tall, release hands to sides. Inhale, gentle back bend, hands overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step or hop, move through vinyasa. In downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And let it out. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Three-legged dog. Square your hips. Hips are side by side. Engage through your left thigh, left toes pointing down. Reach your right heel towards the mat. Even out the weight between your two hands. Deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, bend into knee, look forward, step to runner's lunge. So we're on the back toes here, hands framing the left foot. Get light into hands, let's rise, high lunge, stack shoulders over hips. Deep breath in. And hands to mat, let it out, step back to plank and pause. Bring small space between the feet. Inhale. Exhale, turn both heels towards the right. Peel the left arm to open, side plank. Hands stack straight under the shoulder. Top arm stack straight up and down over bottom arm. Lift through the hips. Lift your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, hand to mat. Inhale, start rolling the other way. Heels come over to the left. We'll peel open through the right arm now. Right arm reaches straight up and down, stacked over left. Left shoulder right over that left side. Left hand right under the shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, take hand to the mat. Come back to your plank, deep breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, Downward facing dog. Send the hips high. Find that length through the back of the legs, length through the spine and the arms, neutral neck. Come back to your breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Let's hold in this three-legged dog, being a little more conscious of it. Press down through your left heel. Activate your right leg. Right toes are pointing down, and we're squeezing our thigh muscles in that right leg. It is an active, long reach. Deep breath in, and let it out. Inhale, look forward, bend into right knee, step to runner's lunge. Hands frame the foot. Get solid in your foundation, light in your fingers, and rise to high lunge. Set shoulders right over hips. We're tall. Deep breath in. And let it out. Hands to mat. Step back to your plank and pause. Let's separate those feet again. Deep breath in. And let it out. Inhale, lift left toes away from the mat. Try to keep the hips square. Just hold. Inhale. Exhale, set left toes to the mat. Inhale, lift right toes away from the mat. Pausing here, stay with your breath. Work to keep those hips level. Set your toes back down. Let's find downward facing dog. Take the hips high. Deep breath in and out. We should be building some heat now. Deep breath in and let it out. We're going to shorten up our dog here. So we're stepping the feet forward. And I want you to also take them wide. So take your feet right out to the edges of the mat. So we're in this short, wide dog here. Okay? Let's press heels towards the earth. Get light in your right fingertips. Take your right hand across to find left calf or left ankle. Get a good grip here. And now gently give yourself some encouragement and pull yourself through. So we're gazing under the left arm. And if that's too much, take it in a wide fold. So you've got more of your weight over your feet, not the hands. You could hold that right there as well. We're gonna be here for another couple breaths. Think about rotating your waist through. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, let's bring it back through center. Pause here with both hands connected to the floor. Deep breath in. And let it out. Inhale, get light on your left hand. Exhale, reach it across. Left hand finding right calf or ankle. We'll gently pull here, finding some encouragement to rotate the waist through. Rotate your gaze through, take it underneath your right arm. Come back to your breath. Deep breath in and out. One more here, deep breath in. And exhale, bring your left hand back to the mat. Let's walk the feet back. We're gonna find our regular downward facing dog. And that should feel nice. Let your neck relax. Lift the hips high. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach left leg high. Let's bend into the left knee, send left heel towards the right edge of the mat. So we let that left hip come higher than the right. Now we're kind of opening up right here. Let's draw some big circles with the left knee. Take 3 or 4 in one direction, and then reverse your circles 3 or 4 in that other direction. Let's come back to three-legged dog, reaching that leg high. Shift forward, bring yourself to plank with left knee hovering between elbows. Find that length in your spine. Engage that belly to pull the knee through. One more breath here. Inhale, send the foot up and back. Bend into your knee again. If you'd like to here, you can rotate around to Wild Thing, tapping your toe down, reaching up and over, finding a back bend here. You could rotate all the way through to a wheel if you'd like to. We'll take one last breath. Carefully come back through, reestablish three-legged dog, left leg is high. And now let's bend the knee, thread through, reach your left foot across, come onto the edge of your left foot and peel open here. Stack the arms straight up and down. Deep breath in and out. Bring your right hand back to the mat. Let's send that left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend into the knee, look forward, warrior two. Long step through, peel open, strong warrior two here. Set your foundation from the feet up. Long step. Track that left knee straight forward. Engage your back leg, push your pinky toes down into the floor. Deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, flip your front palm, peaceful warrior, gentle back bend. Exhale, take hands all the way to the floor. Step back, move through Vinyasa. And you'll have time here to take a child's pose or come right back to your downward facing dog. We're gonna take about 3 breaths. So we should be getting nice and warm. Maybe that breathing has changed. Heart rate has picked up a bit. Let's all meet in our downward facing dog with our hips high. Deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, reach the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend into right knee, send your heel over towards the left edge of the mat. Rotating that right hip a little higher than the left now. Let's draw big circles with the knee. Big circles that originate from the hip joint. Take 3 or 4 in one direction and then reverse. Bring them back the other way. Reestablish your three-legged dog. Reach it up. Bending into knee, send that heel over. If you want to flip your dog here, you can rotate your toes down. Flip into Wild Thing. Reaching long through. That right arm, reach it towards the wall. Just past your mat. One more breath here. Let's rotate back around. Send your right leg back up to high, three-legged dog. Bend into knee, shift forward to plank position. Long spine, long neck, gazing just past your mat. Engage the belly to draw that right knee just a little bit further forward. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, right leg is high. Exhale, we'll thread through. Send your right foot towards the left side of your mat. Come onto the edge of the foot, peel the arms open. Stack arms straight up and down. Come back to your breath here. Lift high through the hips. Bring left hand to floor. Let's unthread. Reach the right leg up high. Getting ready to step forward. Bend into knee. Step to warrior two. Strong warrior two. Set up your feet first. Find that strong foundation. Track your front knee forward. Length through the back leg. We're going to be here a lot today, so those are points to remember. Reach long through the arms, straight across, gaze over front fingertips. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, flip front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the arms. Take vinyasa and we'll meet in a child's pose. So pause in a wide child's pose. We'll take the knees wide, toes are untucked, sit right back towards your heels. Walk arms out long and just relax here for a second. And I want to talk about those vinyasas because we're doing so many of them today. The thing about those vinyasas is that they should be like a cleansing, active reset, okay? They're a nice way to get back onto the floor. They're a nice way to reestablish a rhythm with our breath. But I want to just emphasize that they are active. So we're going to practice just a handful of just that vinyasa. So a bunch of sun salutation A's. Let's come forward. We're going to come on to, we'll start on our hands and knees. And we're just going to practice a kneeling chaturanga because that's going to take a little less from our core, which is a huge part of that chaturanga. In chaturanga, we really want to keep our spine long and the belly active. So finding a kneeling plank here, I took my hands a little bit further forward than I normally would be for table. And that's just to let me come into that kneeling plank, get my butt out of the air, okay? So I'm in a kneeling plank, hands are stacked right under my shoulders, long spine, neutral neck, active belly. We'll take a deep breath in, and the chaturanga, that trip down to the floor, should always be controlled, okay? I'm not dropping, I'm not plopping down. From here, we take either that baby cobra, okay? And I'm active through my lower back. I'm not just pressing up through my palms if I'm doing that baby cobra. I could even take my hands away from the mat, really wouldn't make a big difference. So if you're taking that baby cobra, note that you are peeling up with the strength from your backside core, that lower back. If you're taking that upward dog, hands are in the same place. We're pressing up. Note that the front of your thighs are not touching the floor, okay? This is an upward facing dog. If your legs were down on the floor, that would be a king cobra, okay? So we have knees, thighs off the floor for that upward facing dog. Let's take them down, sit back to another short child's pose, and then we'll get to it. Let's walk both hands over. We're gonna take hands off the left edge of the mat. Sit extra heavy into your right hip. Let's walk that right hand a little bit further out than the left and just kind of glue it to the floor. Create this energetic dragging sensation so you feel some extra stretch come underneath your right arm and go into your lats. Take one more breath here. And let's take it over to the other side. Both hands come over to the right. We'll sit extra heavy into that left hip. Walk your left hand a little bit further forward and out than your right. And again, glue it to the floor. Create that energetic, dragging back energy. Okay, let's take both hands back forward. Look towards your hands. Let's come to a strong table, long spine, tuck toes under, lift the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, bend into knees. Exhale, step or hop to the top of mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, reach down. Inhale, slowly peel all the way up to stand, gentle back bend. Exhale, release, hands to sides. So focus on those points that we talked about with that vinyasa, that controlled chaturanga. It's a controlled trip to the floor, okay? Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Take your controlled vinyasa here with knees lifted or on the floor. Upward dog or baby cobra. Flip the toes. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, bend into knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, reach down. Inhale, slowly peel all the way up, gentle back bend. Exhale, hands to sides. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, move through vinyasa, slow controlled trip to the floor. Cobra, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Flip the toes, downward facing dog. And we're gonna stay right here on the mat, just focusing on this vinyasa flow portion. Inhale, come forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows stay close to the waist. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and let it out. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Step through, exhale, warrior two. Long step, cartwheel the arms open. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. We're getting ready for our first balance. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Start shifting forward, press off into half moon balance. Find the length through both legs. Think about stacking that right hip over the left so it rotates out to your right. Stack the arms straight up and down. Try not to let the floor be a magnet for your hand. If you need a prop here, grab a prop so that you're able to keep your spine more parallel to the floor instead of reaching down for that floor. Find length through the arms. Flex right toes pointing towards your right wall. Last breath here. Controlled release back to warrior two. Bend into your left knee and set down warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, find length through the front leg. You can shorten your step if you need to. We're moving forward, tilt into our triangle. Left hand comes down, right arm spreads up on top of it here. Same idea with this bottom hand as we just talked about in our half moon balance. Don't let the floor or your leg be a magnet for this hand. It will set down, but you should be really light on it. What's holding you up is the strength from your core. Take one more breath here. Let's bend into the knee, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel the arms, step back, move through that beautiful controlled vinyasa, slow chaturanga, upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Come back to your breath here. Deep breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg reaches high. Exhale, long step through, warrior two, cartwheel the arms open, establish that strong foundation. Inhale to peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. We're gonna get ready to head to that half moon balance. Inhale to peaceful warrior. You can shorten up your step if you need to a little bit. You may have saw that I just did. We'll start tilting that weight forward. Controlled press off. Think about landing in your posture, not landing on the floor. And spread the arms wide here. Stack that top hip right over if you can. I'm going to demonstrate. It's nice to do this with a wall, especially I'm struggling a little bit myself with balance on this side. So now I've got some support. Now I'm not afraid to take my hip back, okay? So a wall is a great place to work on your half moon balance, but don't get, tied up with coming here every time. You definitely want to work on this away from your support as well. Last breath here. It's a controlled release back into your warrior two. Long warrior two. Inhale to peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lengthen through that front leg, shorten your step if you'd like to. We'll reach forward, right hand comes down, left arm stacks over it. Find your triangle. Just like in our half moon balance, we're opening the hips here. My top hip is drawing back, rotating out to my left side. I'm light on the supportive arm, using my core to keep me lifted. Last breath here. Bend into your front knee, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel the arms, move through a vinyasa. We'll meet in child's pose. So toes untucked. We're sitting back towards heels. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Let's come forward onto hands and knees. Spread fingers wide, hands under shoulders, knees are right under the hips. Inhale, press your belly down, take your gaze forward. Exhale, press into palms, lift your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, look forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, chin to chest, draw the belly up and in. Do that one more time, inhale. And exhale. So let's find table. Table is right between those two movements, so it's a straight spine. We're pulling the core in to help keep that spine nice and long. Inhale, reach right leg back, left arm forward. Engage your back leg just like we do in that warrior three. Toes are pointing down, we're reaching long, like you were reaching the bottom of the foot towards the wall behind you. Squeezing your thigh muscles on purpose. Deep breath in. Exhale, set it back down. Inhale, reach left leg back, right arm forward. Holding here for a few breaths. Turn that back leg on, just aiming for parallel to the floor. We all have this tendency to overshoot a little bit. Just think long, and then also long through that right arm. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, let's set it down. Inhale, reach right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, cat tilt, elbow to knee, draw the belly up and in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Do that one more time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long, look forward. We'll come into that cow back a little bit here. Bend into your knee, moving towards a back bend. Reach left hand around to find foot or ankle. Now kick into your hand, coming into a back bend, and really kick hard. So hard you might get light on this front hand. Maybe you come up onto spider fingers. I've seen people get their hand off the floor sometimes. Take one more breath here. Controlled release, release your leg. Reach long again. We'll set the left hand down and start to rotate open into this kneeling. It's almost like a kneeling half moon or a supported side plank. We're rotating that right hip open. Stack the arms straight up and down. Engage into the back leg, toes point towards your side wall. You can take a back bend here if you'd like. Bend into right knee, reach for foot or ankle. Kick into your hand and let your heart open. Think about reaching your heart towards the ceiling. Allow your right shoulder to draw back. Get that stretch. Controlled release. Let's extend the arm, extend the leg, and carefully set back down. Reestablish your table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's draw some circles here. Stir the pot, take your hips around. And then bring them back the other way. Let's reestablish that strong table. Let's inhale, reach, right leg back, left arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee, draw the belly in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. We'll reach again this time, look forward, bend into your knees, start to allow that back bend, reach left hand back, finding foot or ankle, and start to kick here. We're on the same side, we need to switch. Okay, let's hold it. We'll do each side twice. We'll do kind of a shortened version this time. Let's controlled release, take it out long, and set down. We'll go right into the other side. Reach your left leg back, right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, we reach. One more time, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Here we go. Bend into your knee. Reach your right hand back. Find foot or ankle, and let's kick here. Let your heart come forward. Your gaze is forward. That neck is neutral. You're not straining or crunching through the back of your neck. Deep breath in and out. Controlled release. We'll reach long, find that length. Right hand sets down and we start to peel open here to that supported side plank, that kneeling half moon. Let your top hip rotate to open, stack your hips straight up and down. Left fingers are reaching high. Turn your back leg on. It's long. We're pointing left toes towards that left wall. Deep breath in and out. Bend into your knee, take the left hand to find foot or ankle. Let's find that back bend here. Kick into your hand. Let yourself rotate through. Feel that stretching through your left shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Controlled release. Let's take it back out long and carefully set down. I'm just going to have you take it back and forward now, okay? Sitting back and forward. One more time. Sit back and forward. Okay, we'll make it even. Reach your left leg back, right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach long. Last time here, exhale, engage. Inhale, reach, and set it down. So we're actually gonna stay in on the floor now, okay? And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna get a little bit more into that upper body. While we're here, we're gonna thread the needle through our upper body now. So get light on your left hand. We're gonna rotate the left arm open, and again, allow yourself, see if you can turn through. Think about drawing the back of your hand towards that wall behind you. So we're gonna thread through. We're reaching the left arm underneath the right and just lightly setting down onto your left cheek here. You can stay right here. You've got a couple options. You could take a bind, reaching right hand behind your back. You're reaching through, kind of trying to find your left thigh. Other option, and the one that I like better, is reaching across your mat. So I walk my right hand past my left top corner of my mat, and I use a little gentle pressure here to pull myself through into this stretch a bit deeper. To come out of this, we're gonna start walking that right hand back. Walk your right hand so it's set right in front of your face. Gently press up. Let's rotate that left arm open one more time. Big reach here. And now bring it back to the mat. We're gonna go right to the right side. Get light on right fingertips, and let's open up. We're gonna reach up here, rotate to open, and then carefully come through. We'll thread that hand under, lightly, gently come down onto your right cheek. You've got those options here to reach behind your back, or take your hand, walk it across your mat so it's out diagonal just over your right corner. And now gently press through so you can see I kind of pull myself through right there. We'll be here for about 3 breaths. And we'll start to unwind. Place your left hand firmly in front of your face. Press into it and up. We'll unwind, reach the right hand high, and bring it back to the mat. So we're gonna take a seat from here. Let's swing the legs around. We'll sit tall, legs extended forward, untuck the flesh from underneath your sitting bones. Point toes back, finding that length through the back of the calves here. If that's too intense for you, it's okay to keep some bend in the knees. Okay, find what works best for you. Let's inhale, reach the hands high, and exhale, fold forward. And wherever your hands connect, I want you to just, again, use some of your own strength to find some gentle encouragement to draw yourself a bit deeper into this fold. So I'm lightly pulling with my arms. Take a deep breath in, and let's let it out. Release your bind. Let's inhale, start to roll up. Exhale, press your palms out and place them down to the mat right outside of the hips. Inhale, press into your palms, reach the heart forward, draw your shoulders back, and just lift the chin, finding length through your neck. Deep breath in. And let it out. We're going to bend the knees here. You might need to come forward. Make sure you have room behind you to lay back. We'll bring feet flat to the floor to start. Let's extend, arms reaching straight out from the shoulders. Keep those shoulder blades retracted so we're not hunchy here. So long spine, start tilting back until you feel a little shaky through your core, and that's where I want you to pause. You're gonna shift your weight away from your feet. Let's teeter into this balanced boat pose, okay? Try to bring those shins parallel with the floor, about 90-degree bend at the knees. Reach the right arm long overhead. Bring it back forward. Reach left arm overhead. Bring it back forward. Both arms reach. Pause. Maybe you find V-sit, extending legs and arms. Deep breath in and out. Let's bend the knees, hug them in towards the chest, take a rock forward. And now allow yourself like a ball, just roll down your spine, take a trip to the floor, hug knees into the chest, take a gentle rock here from side to side. And let's bring the right foot to the floor, knees bent. Take left ankle, cross it over right knee, flex your left toes back. We're taking a reclined pigeon here today to just open up the hips a little bit more. And think about rotating your left knee out to the side here. Okay, if this is enough for you, stay right here. If you want to go a little bit deeper with this stretch, I'll have you bring your feet away from the floor, take hands behind the back of your right thigh, gently pull your legs in towards you. And we'll hold here for a few breaths. I'm going to have you carefully release it. Keep your cross for now. Let's slide this left leg over, so like you had your legs crossed while you were seated. Open up the arms into cactus arms, elbows are bent. Bring back of hands to the floor. Think about drawing your shoulders back, lifting your chest. And slowly, let's take those knees over and down to the right side. We're going to hold it here. This will be a nice spinal twist. You can turn your gaze if you'd like, looking over the left shoulder. Try to allow yourself to release here. If you catch yourself tense and hanging on, I want you to take in a deep breath. Exhale, try to let go. And let's carefully start to unwind, coming back through center. Let's take a long stretch here. We're going to go full body stretch. Reach your legs out long, arms overhead. And then let's bring it back in. So we're going to bend that left knee, okay, left foot to the floor. Let's cross right ankle over left knee. We'll do this reclined pigeon over here. Flex your right toes so they're pointing back towards shin, and allow that right knee to start to open up, press it out, open. And if you want to take this deeper, we'll reach through, hands come to the back of the left thigh, and we'll gently pull the legs in towards yourself. Let's carefully set back down. We'll keep this cross. Slide right knee across like we're crossing the legs. Let's open the arms to a T shape this time, long arms. And slowly let the knees come down to the right side this time. If you'd like, turn to look over your right shoulder. carefully start unwinding. Come back to center. Release your leg here. And we're going to take the legs out long again. Last posture, second to last, we'll do is fish pose. So we're walking hands and arms underneath our torso. Try to get the elbows narrow so they're not sticking out. So almost like you would for chaturanga, hugging those elbows in. We'll press into palms, forearms, and elbows to let the head lift away from the floor, finding this nice arching through the thoracic spine. No weight on the head. The head can be connected to the floor, but there should be no pressure. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, sigh out. Deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale. And let's start to come back to the floor. We'll tuck the chin forward. Bend the knees here. Take a happy baby. You can take hands behind back of thighs or to outer edges of your feet. And you're gently pulling down there, taking the knees wider. Let's draw the knees back together, set the feet down. We're going to move into our final relaxation here. If there are any other stretches you'd like to take, please go ahead and take them. As you're ready, find your comfortable final relaxation, Savasana. Bring awareness to your breath. Take full, deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Feel your chest expand. Open the mouth. Exhale out completely. Deep breath in. And out. Start to bring some small movements back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes. Let's bend the knees, carefully roll onto your side, just resting there for a moment. And let's come up, find comfortable seat, sitting tall. Let's rest our wrists, back of hands on the knees. Let your head lift high, long neck, set the shoulders down and back. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Light and love in me. recognizes the light, love, and strength in each of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.